Welcome to data visualization in the social sciences. In the social sciences, we tackle so much data. And as students of the social sciences, you are going to need to be literate in gathering data, managing data, organizing data, summarizing data, and visualizing data. Now, the gathering data, that you're going to have to go to a different class. Probably your research methods class will give you the tools you need to do to gather the data. What we're going to focus on in this class is organizing and managing our data, and then summarizing it, and visualizing it, and presenting it. So that's the scope of the class. We're going to take a bunch of little tiny baby steps and end up with huge skills in data handling. Don't be fooled. Each step along the way might seem quite simple, but when they're all put together, you're going to be making big decisions about how to handle and present data, and you're going to know the reasoning behind it, and you're going to feel confident in your decisions. There's so much data out there. There's so much information out there. You're being bombarded by it, and it's essential that you learn to make sense of it, and that you are able to reason visually, that you are able to decipher what a graph or a chart is telling you and what it is not telling you. And the way we're going to approach that in this class is by looking at all of the different steps and the decisions along the way to create a graph or a chart, and then be able to look at someone else's graphs, charts, and understand what they have included, what they have left out, what decisions they made, why they made them, what point they are trying to convey, and what the data is telling us. Good data visualization focuses the audience's attention and allows the data to tell its story. Let's take a look at some of the end products, some of the tables and graphs that you'll be producing in this class. Starting with tables, very effective, very simple way of displaying information. Pie charts showing a part-to-whole relationship. Line graphs clearly showing the change in an outcome measure over the values of a predictor variable. A bar chart or a column chart shows the relative frequencies in different categories. A histogram shows the distribution. It shows all the members of the data set. It allows us to see the value that the data is clustered around, the central value, the average, and also to see the variation, the spread of the data. An XY scatter plot shows the relationship between two variables by giving the relative position of each member of the data set along those two variables.